Alright everybody, welcome to another game. This time we have English against Macedonian, a matchup that I've been really curious about to see. I don't think I haven't seen it yet, so it's gonna be a surprise. In the color orange, playing as English, it is Wang. I believe he's from Kong. Very good player. Against Busenlilli. Playing as the Macedonian Dynasty in the color purple, already opening up with the deer pack. Very early on, interesting opening for him. Probably thinking about a fast caster or something. It may be, you never know, you know? You never know. English is an interesting one because probably, you know, English hasn't been the top pick for quite a long time. One of the main reasons was Pro Scouts. The moment Pro Scouts was pretty much the meta, English just stopped being picked. And now some things change. Obviously, English farms are better. So you have also the option for the farm opening and everything. You may have like 100 wood that you can use for farms if you really want it. Oh no. Oh, that was really close. That was really close. You don't want to lose this scout, especially against English. It's so hard to react on time because their town center attacks 2 times. Like you can see here, 8 multiplied by 2 is like 16 damage. The main arrows. So it's like, oh my god. It's pretty much a machine gun here. Alright, so my point was Pro Scout start, English decline, and then we seen some buff and everything, and then English got a little bit of a buff, but still Pro Scouts was, you know, still very strong. Now Pro Scouts is really not like the only choice that you can go, or one of the best choices. Obviously there are some saves that they can still go, but they don't benefit as much. So I do feel like English is probably gonna make a comeback this season. I have a feeling. Let me know in the comments what you think. I really do think so. We're gonna see the Abbey of Kings in the back, and probably this is gonna be a 2-town center build. Yeah, it is a 2-town center build, so we're gonna be having some time. We're gonna be having some time to chat. I'm really excited because I was looking for some classes. Particularly, I was looking for singing classes, which there are a couple of options here, and I don't know if you have experience with that, but I have no experience whatsoever. I just think it's very fun, and there are many moments here in China where you can go for they call it the KTVs, the karaoke's, you know. They're very popular in Asia in general, like Japan, Korea, Asia, China, Thailand as well, I think. They're super popular. Now, there are many occasions where you can actually use it. Back when I was in Peru, there's very little where you can sing, actually. Lots of places to dance, but not for singing. So I was thinking, hey, you know what? Maybe I should give it a try. I don't know anything about that, but I'm really excited. Probably I'm going to start this week. I'm going to take a look at some places and see. I don't know what to expect. This is like a vocal coach or something, or what exactly are they gonna teach me, because I have really no idea what to expect from this kind of classes. I'm definitely excited. It's something I want to do for many years ago, but I haven't done it. I'm gonna give it a try, at least for some time, you know. You never know. Sometimes you start a hobby and then suddenly you stay with that hobby for years and suddenly it changes your life. That happens a lot. That's why I truly believe like life expands and contracts with courage. You need to have courage, try new things, and whenever you do that, then your life suddenly changes. All right, let's go back to the game. Busenlilli already there with an outpost here. A little bit of a very nice wall. He's pretty much protected from the king at this point. The good thing about the king is that you don't really need to invest on anything, right? You really don't need to. Like, you're already forcing the opponent to make a wall and a tower just because you went for that landmark. And that, in and of itself, it's already very good. Now, they still have a lot of deer left. There are a couple of options here. You either go for another tower, but I'm not sure if that's the best choice. Otherwise, you could have just make a barracks and just make some spearmen to defend here. And the goal, probably that will be the best choice. I'm probably gonna leave the deer behind. Let's see how many sheep he has. Busenlilli does have a lot of sheep at home. Trying a stronghold coming soon here. And he's gonna actually finish the wall. Interesting choice. Quite a lot of investment here coming from Busenlilli just for that king. Meanwhile, oh my god, that's a very forward deer pack. Very ballsy move coming from one. Looks like Busenlilli already scout this area, so let's see what he does about it. There is definitely a very high chance that you can actually, you know, just do something in the castle age. Like Busenlilli already decided, you know what, I'm going to castle age. I'm not gonna change that. I already invest so much in a tower and, you know, everything, a lot of idle time coming here. My age up is a little bit slow, so he's gonna be going castle age. Question is castle age for Macedonian Dynasty is gonna be enough to punish this town center here at the forward? Oh my god, that's really... But to be honest, like, it does give you a very good timing for the castle age. Like, you already have the food here. You probably will have to put a white tower here just to protect your secondary town center. You can just chop wood here and you should be pretty good to go. But you're still gonna leave a lot of places exposed on your main base, just like the gold. So it's gonna be very tricky to defend, definitely. Very, very tricky. Busenlilli already with more spearmen. Actually, I'm not a big fan of this move. Like, there's, you know, quite a lot of investment on the outposts. Especially, you have the gold at the back. You know, outposts, you could argue that you can use it in the future, but when the gold is at the back, like, you're in a much safer position this time. They're already investing on outposts and the walls. The walls are really, like, I think that the outposts, probably, if you're gonna make a spearman, probably, you know, just don't build the outpost and you already have the spearman there to defend. They're gonna do the same purpose. I mean, we know Busenlilli's plans go to castle age. We need to get there as soon as possible because Wang is about to age up as well. He's pretty much halfway there with the resources. Busenlilli are already almost there with the gold, but not so much with the food. It's gonna take some time for sure. And if the white tower comes here, then this second town center is not gonna be able to deny it. To be fair, that pretty much feels like the best place. You can just wall here probably, and the gold is protected. So like the white tower here in the middle will probably work. Will probably work because the gold is at the back. The king won't be able to do much. Villagers, go there to fight the king, but a little bit of idle time. It's definitely annoying. It's like having a mosquito at your room. It's like you really want to kill it, but you just can't. Meanwhile, Golden Horn Tower coming for Busenlilli. Actually, some people prefer the Cistern of the Hill. Cistern of the first hill. Which actually give you a very nice economic bonus. You can just put it on a farm and start getting a lot of resources there. I see Vortex do that a lot. And it definitely give him some advantage. But obviously, free units always feels very nice. And he's protecting the Grand Winery, which in the future he can potentially put some farms here. And definitely will be having some good food income in the future. So far, it's not really protecting anything. Maybe if this was a little bit more forward, so the deer can be protected, that would be very, very nice. The white tower is coming. It's gonna be here. Alright. It's gonna be here. Which means that there is a possibility for Busenlilli to punish this town center as soon as possible. And I wonder if one is gonna be able to deny it. He's already go there with the monastery. We don't see a monk coming from Busenlilli yet. He's not here in the castle age. There you go. The first thing he does, opening up with the monk right away. So really not gonna be focusing on military, just because you want to capture those relics. You could make the bold choice of actually just, you know, screw the relics. I'm just gonna go for that town center and just go for, you know, quite a lot of units and try to take down this town center. That's pretty much what you can do. But one already there with crossbows, which looks very interesting. I really like this decision. I really like the choice of crossbows here. Just because they do counter the heavy cavalry here. We do see more upgrades coming for Macedonian Dynasty. Let's take a look at his upgrades because we don't see them in the UI. Already level 2, sorry. Armor for cavalry, so we're gonna see +2 range and melee armor for them and extra health. So Busenlilli will try to snipe the monk, but probably won't be able to do so. He doesn't want to lose the early knights he just get against those crossbows. That switch for horseman will be so nice here. It's a little bit slow, obviously. It's a little bit slow, and probably this one of those moments where you must be feeling, man, I should have pushed in the fiddle age. Like the town center was super exposed. There's not much one could have done. It could do anything about this. So Busenlilli will just have to play a little bit more conservative. He doesn't have the choice to actually go to punish the town center. Just gonna take his time and try to get those relics. It's gonna be a problem in the future because one has been on 2TC for quite a while. It's been around probably more than 6 minutes since the TC has been activated. We already see the villager difference starting to matter. And probably it's gonna be 3 relics compared to 2, which is always very nice. Against English, you don't really expect to get many relics. If you get 2, that's amazing, actually. That's pretty much amazing. Quick walls coming here. Be nice and safe, and farm transition is starting to happen very, very fast for one. Already there with almost, see how many, almost like 17 farms there. Oh, looks like one will be able to deny this relic, but doesn't have units around, so I think Busenlilli still will be able to get away with this. Yeah, definitely is gonna be like 3 relics against 2 probably. I think 1 is arena, a really good spot now. There's plenty of crossbows. I don't think he's town center pretty much alone. It's like, you already served my purpose. You know, let's let's just leave it like that. But Busenlilli doesn't have the army to actually deal with the town center very quickly. But I have a feeling like he really needs to, because otherwise it's just gonna get out of hand. Axe throwers probably gonna take down the king. It's a lot of damage. Oh, that was very close. Scout gonna finish the job in 6 moves. Alright. No eco upgrades for Busenlilli other than Wheelbarrow level tier 2 mining upgrade. And we're probably gonna see the fast Imperial here. Now things are getting interesting for Busenlilli. Because we got to a point where, okay, like, you didn't do anything about the second TC, you only age up pretty much at the same time. But if you go to Imperial, probably gonna get some cataphracts and probably can get something going here. We don't really know how much of an impact they can have. The fast Imperial for these guys. Seems to be interesting, especially, you know, you already put a lot of resources on mining gathering rate, so you should be able to get a lot of steel. You can see we have a lot of steel here. Probably should be able to get a lot of cataphracts soon. Well, I'm gonna be going for more speedman. Veteran C coming soon. Very, very solid composition, obviously. Crossbow and spearman works very, very well with what Busenlilli has at the moment. He's gonna try to go for a raid, but one army is already here. Not gonna be able to do much. We'll try to finish the wall though. And there you go. Palatine School coming soon for Busenlilli. 16 villagers. It's gonna be able to get those elite cataphracts. I believe they cost like 500 silver. I think so. I was gonna be able to do like 4 batches of these. I think they come in batches of 3, I believe. They have like 12 elite cataphracts. Gonna be taking down the second TC, but it's a little bit too late. There's quite a big army here for one. Probably trying to do a distraction here. I know. Elite upgrades not coming yet, not enough gold, but we do see elite cataphract 750, so we see 3 batches. Let's see how many of those we get each time. We're actually gonna see a keep here. I really like this, except one is about to it's about to know what's going on. Oh no, that's terrible. Not like this. This keep is not gonna be going up, and this is a fight that Busenlilli cannot take at the moment. Needs to go back. So he's in batches of 3 elite cataphracts, 466 health. We'll have to play with the gold at the back for now. Very, very nice timing coming for one. And he's gonna go for it. At the same time, he's probably thinking about going for an Imperial Age as well. It's always nice as the English go to Imperial. You don't want to stay too long in the Castle Age whenever you can. Get free gold. One of the best Imperial Age in the game. It always feels nice to be Imperial with English. It does feel very safe. Very, very safe. Wolf working for 1 at the moment. And one that has a very decent army. Except it's mostly spearmen and crossbows. Emergency keep here just in case he's gonna go for a push. And he's gonna keep mining more stone. There is no +1 range attack for Busenlilli yet. But this keep's not gonna be doing quite a lot of damage. And the Palatine School alone, just one knows about this. Yes, he does. Let's go for a Berkshire here in the middle. This is a very good spot. Protecting the sacred site on the big gold. It's gonna take down the Palatine School. Can Busenlilli do something about this? Like, all his strategy meant to be like this has to be like my landmark to actually make a comeback. Not like this, man. Not like this. Probably gonna try to come soon. Have a couple of crossbows here, but the army for Busenlilli for 1 is actually quite big. It is quite big. Berkshire gonna be finishing soon. There's a big cavalry here. +3 range armor coming soon. And he's actually coming for even tier 3 mining upgrade. He's gonna get a lot of silver income soon. I never seen someone so focused on silver. It's like that's their main target. See, Berkshire already online, and that's gonna complicate things a little bit. But Berkshire really can do a lot of damage. Sacred Side victory approaching for 1, and enclosures coming, elite upgrades coming as well. And Busenlilli will try to find an opening here. Won't succeed on doing that. Doesn't have any spot for that yet. Busenlilli, your army, don't die like this. Not like this, man. Is he going to repair the... I think he has a chance to repair it now. We do see archers coming as well. Veterans coming for those archers also. And stone walls coming for 1. And pretty much a stone wall that will cover pretty much all his base. Forcing Busenlilli to actually go through the Berkshire. Still have this wooden wall. But I guess 1 is just gonna build a stone wall very, very soon. Paladin School gonna get repair. And plus 4 armor for all cavalry. Oh my god. Now remember, these guys don't have university upgrades, so it's pretty much I feel this kind of upgrades are scary before Imperial Age. After Imperial, like, you kind of have the upgrades to counter this, like you do have cavalry or elite army tactics to compensate for the upgrades that you don't have. So there's still 6 years of this thing. So it's pretty nuts. It is pretty nuts. Elite army tactics coming for 1 as he's pretty much gonna be focusing on the same composition he started with, which makes a lot of sense. However, elite archers coming for Busenlilli soon. Oh no. Okay. Cataphracts try to intersect here the armor, but there's really nothing you can do with so many crossbows and spearmen. Cataphracts is like it's like you want to lose them super fast. At this point, you really need a big mass of archers, which is starting to have a decent mass. Here we go. More cataphracts coming soon. There is a point though where if there is enough cataphracts, Busenlilli should be able to win the fight, but 1 has insanely good food economy. He does have, like, I don't know how much production he has. He should be having quite a lot of production soon. And he should be able to replenish that army very, very fast. Busenlilli gonna be trying to rush this keep. Is he gonna be able to do that? There's quite a lot of archers already here. Need to protect those villagers at all costs. This keep needs to go out. It needs to go up, no matter what. Looks like the keep will go up. Or maybe not. Oh my god. The keep does go up, but probably 1 doesn't give a shit. It's gonna be taking it down. And yeah, indeed, with pretty much no emplacements, you can take down this keep in a matter of seconds. Second victory is still approaching for 1. And English looking very, very strong. Very, very strong. The keep goes down. Still 14 cataphracts there for Busenlilli. But army value not there yet. This is just the number of units that 1 has is very, very high. The stone wall pretty much completed for the whole base. Oh my god, that's a big stone wall here. That's a big stone wall. Jesus. One coming for it again. Busenlilli doesn't have the army to deal with 1 after all this time. His income doesn't look very nice. Look at the food income. He doesn't have quite a lot of upgrades for those archers, so they are not really that scary. There's a point where these archers can have like +4 attack. And that's where they become really, really good. Another keep coming here. Just to get more stun. And probably we'll try to get another keep here. But I don't think the keep is just gonna be enough. Busenlilli losing some cataphracts for free. And incendiary arrows coming soon for 1. And he's very safe at his base. I mean, you cannot be safer than this. This is like, you know, peak Age of Empires 4 moment where you see your whole base with stone walls. You don't see this every day. But you really feel like you can do whatever you want here. Like Berkshire, stone walls, you name it. 4 outposts coming soon to buff those units. And 1 is going for it. He does have plenty of army. Let's see his production. Plenty of production. 9 barracks, 11 archer ranges. Buff coming soon. And 1 is just gonna slay Busenlilli army. He doesn't have any static defense other than the Golden Horn Tower. And it's gonna be camping the food income. Not that you need food for cataphracts. It's probably waiting for having less numbers to actually go and do something with the cataphracts. But it really feels like the whole game Busenlilli wasn't able to really use the cataphracts. Definitely a very weird situation because his whole plan depended on going Imperial Age. Sealed bows coming for 1. Sealed bowstrings. It's gonna be, I mean, those crossbows extra range, extra scary as well. Oh, 1 lost the Sacred Site victory condition as well. We do see a bombard. Maybe see another bombard coming soon. And town center for Busenlilli is gonna go down for sure. Not enough units yet. He can have another batch of cataphract. He says, fuck it. Oh my god. Okay, that was a nice play. I'm not gonna lie. However, it's just not gonna be enough. Cataphract's numbers are just not there yet. And Busenlilli taps out. Well played by these guys. I hope you enjoyed this game. If you do, don't forget to subscribe to watch more Age of Empires 4 content. And I'll see you in the next one.